If you are not willing to feel it, you are not free of it. David Dider. You think you're in control because you don't feel anything. You've trained yourself to keep a straight face. You don't show emotion. You stay composed. And you think that's strength. You think that means you're a man in control. It's not. That's not control. That's numbness. And numbness isn't masculine. It's a warning sign. They told you real men don't feel. They told you calm is strength. But what if your calm is just you slowly disconnecting from your body, from your relationships, from your own self-awareness? You're not managing your emotions, you're ignoring them. And what you ignore builds underneath the surface. This isn't emotional mastery. This is emotional shutdown. And in this video, I'm going to show you why emotional suppression is quietly eroding your power and what real control actually looks like. Not therapy talk, not soft self-help, just the truth. Clear, calm, direct. Let's be honest about something. You think you're being rational. You think staying neutral means you're mature. You think ignoring emotions means you've mastered them. You hear people talk about emotional expression and you roll your eyes. You don't need all that, right? You stay calm. You don't complain. You don't let your emotions get in the way. Sounds solid on paper. But here's what's actually going on behind that image. You're not composed. You're disconnected. You're not calm. You're numb. You're pushing everything down. You're avoiding. And in that avoidance, here's what builds. Resentment, because you never speak up when something bothers you. Tension, because you never deal with what's under the surface. Disconnection, because people can't feel you anymore, and neither can you. Loneliness, because no one sees your truth and you don't offer it. You think you're managing things, but you're not managing. You're stuffing. You might seem chill, but inside, you're drifting. And when emotions are ignored long enough, they don't go away. They just show up later in the form of anger, shutdown, overreactions, or confusion. Here's the simple rule. If you don't feel it, you can't understand it. And if you don't understand it, it controls you, even if you don't realize it. Let's break this down into something you can use. Simple, practical, clean. This is how you face emotion without letting it take over. 4 steps. No overthinking. Step 1, feel it. First, stop running from the feeling. You don't have to analyze it. Just sit with it. Notice it. I'm tense. I'm irritated. I feel disconnected. You don't need to fix it in the moment. Just feel it without avoiding it. That's not weakness. That's awareness. Step 2, name it. Now give it a name. Put a label on it. I feel disrespected. I feel left out. I feel disappointed. Naming an emotion gives you clarity. It shrinks the fog. It gives your brain something to work with. If you can name it, you don't have to act it out. Step 3, express it. You don't need to dump it on someone. You don't need to go vent all over social media. Just speak it to yourself. Write it down. Say it out loud in a calm room. You're not looking for pity. You're acknowledging reality. You're staying honest with yourself. Most men lie to themselves about how they feel, and that's why they lose control later. Step 4, redirect it. Now that you've felt it, named it, and expressed it, you act from your principles, not your emotions. This is the moment where you ask, what matters most right now? What action reflects who I want to be, not just what I feel? That's how you stay in control without suppressing what's real. You don't let the emotion drive. You let your standards drive. That's not being emotional. That's being steady. Men avoid emotions because they think feeling makes them weak, but the opposite is true. The men who avoid their emotions are usually the ones who explode the fastest, or go silent the longest, or lose respect the quickest. You don't need to feel everything deeply, but you do need to be honest about what's there. Because when you can face it, without panic, without shame, you gain 5 things. 1. Clarity. You know what's going on inside. No confusion. 2. Connection. You can actually relate to people. Real relationships start with honesty. 3. Calm confidence. You don't need to fake control. You have it. 4. Self-leadership. You act from choice, not pressure. 5. Trust. From others, yes. But more importantly, from yourself. When you know you can handle what you feel, you stop fearing yourself. That's real power. This isn't about becoming emotional. This isn't about turning into someone you're not. This is about becoming aware, so you can lead from that awareness. You don't need to cry to be free. You don't need to open up to everyone. You just need to stop lying to yourself. Numbness isn't strength. Clarity is. You can't grow if you can't face your own emotional world. And if you don't deal with it now, it will bleed into your relationships, your work, and your decisions. You don't need a breakdown to change. You need honesty and consistent practice. Think about it. What emotion have you been avoiding? What's one thing you need to feel, name, or express, even if just to yourself? You don't need to perform your growth, but you do need to own it. Discipline, stillness, presence. These aren't just words, they're skills. And you sharpen them every time you choose clarity over avoidance.